Hello, this is David Dean, and we are doing some more trap setup and getting ready for Storm Shield Defense number 7 in Plankerton. I actually have been, a little hesitant about doing a lot of building and a lot of trapping and stuff because I did not know what was going on with the wall launchers in the game. And they came out today and stated that it was whenever you have wall launchers with 3-ply wood in front of them as a floor, they were not working. And I went back and double checked my videos, and sure enough, every time they didn't work, they had a wood floor in front of them. So now I got a little bit more confidence with the wall launchers. So now we're going to have a little bit more fun building again, build a little bit more extensively. And we're going to start off with the home base here. The only way the home base can get attacked anymore is from the north, and it has never been attacked from the north. And it should be getting attacked from the north. So I'm just going to put up, these are just level 10 ceiling electric fields to clear out the lower level stuff that comes through here. It's nothing great, but it will definitely take out that lower level husk trash that comes in. And if you've forgotten, because we haven't been been in here for a while, it's just a launcher setup, multiple launchers with floor spikes. I'm a little bit worried just because all the traps and everything else are here from Storm Shield Defense number 1 in Plankerton. So they are definitely older traps, lower level, but hopefully they'll hold up okay if I ever do get attacked from that direction. And actually, I'll just hop up. Am making a video for how to build this Storm Shield Defense base. A lot of people have been asking me about the home base, the build on it. So I'm doing a video for that. Whoa, should not put a launcher right where you're going to land from another launcher. But let's go ahead. The biggest mess is over here to the west. So let's get on over to the west. Do a little bit of building. I need to clear out all this trash. It doesn't look like this is a spawn point up on top to the south. There was one a little further where Amplifier D is now. But that's, of course, taken up by Amplifier D. But for right now, we won't be clearing this out. I'll do it after Storm Shield Defense 7. And here, this was a tunnel that now I finally really get a good view with. Last time, you have different waves for the Storm Shield Defense, and those waves inside them will have multiple spawns. And it was kind of strange with the spawn on this one, because the first spawn on it, everything went over to the right, and hardly anything came in this tunnel. And then the next spawn on it, most of it all came into this tunnel. And I really didn't have it loaded up all that well. So we're definitely going to be adding some stuff here. Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to get out in front of it, but that is not going to happen. And like right here, I know Epic said it was only when it was 3-ply wood it would cause it not to work, the wall launcher, but I don't care. I'm getting rid of all wood in front of my launcher, and you'll see here in a little bit how many times I had wood floors in front of my launchers, mainly around the amplifier. And wow, that was just having a major effect. Oh, I need to let you know also for traps, I have leveled these up a little bit. I think I did have this one to 58 last time. Just getting it to level 20 helped with the trap damage. But I just did that with the wall dynamos, increasing their crit chance. So now their crit chance is 31. So basically every third time it goes off, it's going to be doing crit damage with that huge amount of damage they do. And then, was that all that yeah, that's all I got leveled up. I wanted to level up the wall launchers, but that just wasn't happening. And actually, I'm going to need to make a lot of those, so we'll get that going. But, yep, just got some more power out of the dynamos, which should help quite a bit. And actually, darn it, I would rather have a... Let's see. Yeah, we're going to go with the gas trap. If I could get out here, I would put up the ceiling electric field because it has that big area effect. But for right here, we're good. And then we already have some traps in here from before. And we're definitely going to be putting a lot more in here now. Once again, we got some wood here. Whoa, don't need to shoot it. Alright. Once again, I know it's not third tier wood, but if I run through here healing this tunnel, I could very easily click on that to heal it, but instead level it up one, which would cause the launcher to stop working. So we don't want that. Can't tell how many charges are left on the launcher. That is a continuing problem in the game. Hopefully someday they'll address it. But let's see. We will increase this. We're starting to get more and more of the smashers and propane. So we definitely want these tunnels to last. And that's why I'm putting up metal. Also, I'm finding that I am getting tons of metal and stone trying to get trap materials. So I really don't want more metal and stone, but to get the items I need, the mineral powder and the nuts and bolts and other metal things, I just got in my storage. You'll see when I go back down there, I just have tons of this stuff. So we might as well use it. And hopefully this will be enough to slow down anything that comes in through the tunnel here. And we'll come back and reinforce that later. Let's see. Yeah, that should be enough for anything that comes through the tunnel. At least for now, and then we'll upgrade it more. After Storm Shield Defense 7, I'll clear this stuff out, and I'll finish the trap tunnel all the way to the amplifier. This is one wall that got taken out last time, but I already came in here and cleared off some. Like this had wood here, and I think I had wood in front of that one. And that was one that got taken out. And we'll actually put this higher level one there that I got in the game. And this, I believe this is stone put down here. But yeah, like here, around the base of my amplifier, I had tier 3 wood put down all over the place. And I did that on my other amplifiers. So fortunately, we won't have to worry about that issue this time. Just running around making sure I got all of it out of there. This I have to do something with, and we finally can see more of the, or at least see closer to the spawn point, that we can actually now do something more up there with the trap tunnel than we had done in the past. And I will come back and reinforce all of this later. But this one's been kind of a mess. I don't know what's going on with the ceiling electric fields. And it's strange. They pop up further every single time I run a mission. So like these have just been here for one mission, so they're just barely coming up. This one's been here for 2 or 3 missions, so it's popping way up. When we go over to one of my other amplifiers, oh, you can just barely see it. Let's see. There. They are sticking all the way up out of the ceiling. But they seem to still be working. Don't know what's going on with them. It's a little unnerving, but as long as they keep working, I'm not going to complain too much. One thing you're going to see me doing more of is before, you kind of saw me testing out. There's one of these missions where I have like literally 7 or 8 lobbers sitting here attacking my amplifier, and I decided not to kill them and just see how my amplifier held up, and it held up great. I can't do that anymore. These mobs are getting way too high a level, so I'm going to be putting down a lot more ceiling screens in order to stop the lobbers. Because in truth, besides killing them, that's the only way you stop lobbers. But I'm not sure if you can see it there. Actually, I need to head up a little bit. So excuse me while I get back to the jump pad. Hooah! Alright. over here, you can now see that there is a ridge right there, and they can't come up till way back, like 3-4 tiles back. So, no. Let's... I think it's right there. Yeah. So, darn it. I can't... I basically want to wall it off so they don't go and are doing stupid things I don't want them to. Well, we'll go ahead and do it like this. Let's see, where's the other tunnel? Right here. So basically with this, actually we're going to turn that into a timeout area. Can we get all the way... Just want to get all the way to this ledge so they're not coming around a different direction. I'm not too worried about the rule of 3. Normally they'll go around 3 tiles to get where they want, but where they want is over there. So we can make that wall hopefully as long as we want to. And let's go ahead. I can't place traps in there, but it will get them where I want them. And let's see. Whoops. That was actually one place I wanted left open. Yeah, just to get it bashed down faster. We're going to put a timeout room right here. Whoop. Alright, so now hopefully they'll all be heading through this nice tunnel that will stop the lobbers from being able to do too much damage. This will help to stop any husky husk or propane or smashers by doing the launchers, trying to push them back. The higher level you get, the harder it is to kill those. The only way you can kill those smashers is by sending them through the same areas again and again and again. And so that's exactly what I'm setting up here. And that is one of the biggest things I learned that really makes a difference as you do level up. And doing these builds with the launchers, with the timeout rooms back here where it just sends them in there, does a ton of damage, they come out and they just get hit back into the timeout room. It allows you to build a much smaller tunnel, take up a much smaller footprint, but just do massive amounts of damage. And just making sure there's no wood. They didn't say anything about 3-tier wood ceiling, so hopefully that doesn't mess with it all. But for the first time since we started this amplifier, we kind of have a decent tunnel for getting to the amplifier. So hopefully this will help quite a bit. And of course, Storm Shield 7 gets to be the test run for it. And on this, we will, and basically I only do the half walls like this after the last launcher. Because if I put them in here, the launcher will launch them back, they'll hit that half wall, and they won't go back to the second launcher, which will send them to the third launcher, which will send them into the timeout room. And then they start all over again. So, there we go. I'll come back and reinforce later, but that takes care of the west side of this amplifier. And let's see, they're going to be dropping down here. So let's go ahead, and I picked up a trap in the game. That will hopefully take them out there. I think we're all good. Now we get over to this one. I love this tunnel over here to the north. It does exit out where a future amplifier will be, but I don't plan on placing it until I absolutely have to. A few more ceiling electric field. Yeah, like this ceiling electric field is actually on top of the ceiling. You can't even see it anymore. Yeah, not really sure what to say about that, but that's the way it is. And you can finally see over here the cliff wall some more. We blocked it off with a launcher. So far, nothing's really tried to get up here and hasn't been an issue. But before it does become an issue, I'm going to go ahead and just wall it off even more. This might get blown up with the spawn. It might not, but it doesn't hurt to have it there. If it does get blown up, oh well, I wasted a little bit of metal in one launcher. But the tunnel has been working great so far. Just one timeout room and just a long straight tunnel straight into the amplifier. And yeah, nobody's gotten there coming from this spawn point yet. And then this has, just to show what I built in the past, some of the mobs, even though there's a straight easy pass to go to the amplifier, some like the blasters and other range attackers keep coming around this way and trying to bash their way in through the back of my trap tunnel. So I put this in, launcher, gas, dynamos, more dynamos, and since the ones coming around are all range attackers with real low health points, that should take them out without issue. And I think we're all good on this side of the amplifier. So let's see, don't even need, yeah, all these are sticking up through the ceiling. Don't know what to say about that, but yeah, in this feed, so basically on the north side we got two different tunnels, and they are some of the stronger tunnels I have right now. Over here, let's see, nothing's, ooh, we got to check that. So let's see, yeah, we'll go through this way. Constructors really run out of energy fast and are really slow. But anyway, the mobs over here, they come up all different directions. So now we've pretty well sealed off that area, although we really need another wall and maybe some stairs down there just to make sure they don't try to come around that way. And then they also come up here, although I'm not seeing where they possibly can. I've had some in the past, but they must have gone all the way down over here, down and around, and they will do this when they can't get to the amplifier, the lobbers and such. So I've already put up some defenses here, 3-tier brick wall with launchers, gas traps above them. But I'm just going to put down some metal here also to deter them. Also, there is a spawn point over here for amplifier D, which we've just started, and this will help those spawns not come up to get to D also. And I'll reinforce that later. This is going to get interesting, and I got an interesting build I want to do for this, which involves bashing down this ceiling. So, and I'll explain it all once I get up top. Had a pretty basically nasty fail on this one. I did survive, but it was ugly. But for here, and just to describe it if you didn't watch the video, I had this really well defended. I thought I was all good. And then when the storm shield went back, I found out there was a second path up here from the same spawn point right over here. And so half the mobs just came walking, strolling up to the amplifier, where I think I had a 3-tier wood in front of launchers, which meant they did not work at all. So, yeah, that was nasty. So, why was I bashing that out? Ah, shoot, I made a mistake. Let's see. We're going to, can't get over to it. I'm trying to change that. Alright, can't do it right now. But basically what I'm going to do, we're going to have a path here, and instead of this launching them back to a newly built timeout room, I'm going to have them being launched down into the timeout area down there. I want to do it on that one also, but unfortunately I got some stuff built there. I might try to destroy it all on the fly. I cannot reach that wall to put a trap on it, but I can reach this floor. And then, let's see, have them come over here. I had this all pathed out in my head earlier. And then, yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Sorry. Putting together some of this on the fly. So we're going to put metal there. Well, or maybe we're not. There we go. And then, let's see. Yep, metal here. And what we're going to do, you have your 45 there, just like those two that come in. We're going to put a second 45 up there. On top of that one, we're going to have floor launchers. Or maybe we won't have floor launchers. Let's make some floor launchers. And for the first time really in the game, I had to go and do some serious farming. First of all, for schematic XP. And second of all, for trap materials. But yeah, basically this is a double launcher. And we did have some mobs beat through the metal I had over here, which was that. And I'm going to still put one here. They might beat through it, they might not. Now that there is the same build on this side of the wall as on that side of the wall, they shouldn't try to beat through this one. But if they do, then they just hit these launchers. And these launchers, I'm so happy I know what's going on with the wall launchers now, so I'm just kind of building for fun. And we are going to have alright, anything gets up to here, it's going to get launched up, hit the 45, and fly over this wall. When it lands here, this launcher is going to knock it back down into that timeout area. And then it'll take a ton of damage and have to come all the way back up again. That's the plan. Will the plan work? Who knows? But hey, we're going to have fun giving it a try. Alright, so we need that and that. Actually, we'll go ahead and let's see. Actually, let's see. We're going to do over here. We're going to put a 45 on this wall. Oh no, we can't because we got to keep that open. Oh well. It was a nice idea. And actually, yeah, I still have this level 67 freeze trap. Let's see. No, we're going to save that for somewhere else. We will put just some damage spikes there, just to get rid of them. And just to let you know, if you don't watch my videos, I use a lot of traps that I pick up in the game. This is a no money account. And since I have no money, going into this account, I have way less materials, resources, and other things. So I really don't have all that much stuff leveled up. Alright. And then we're going to go back down here. This is where all of them are going to be coming down to, hopefully, if everything works according to plan. And like I said, I actually wanted to do 2 of them, because now we got the shield out just a little bit further. There is no reason not to do a second set of let's see. I'm just checking my materials. Actually starting to get just a little bit low. But now, alright. And I'm going to keep that one open as well. And once again, we're going to put a wall. Ooh, if I put that wall, yeah, I can get around there. Alright. So once again, mobs coming in, launcher, sends them back to a timeout area with a bunch of dynamos just eating them up. We're going to use wooden floor spikes because they slow down the mobs. How much do they slow them down? Oh yeah, 33%. We're going to be hitting them with gas traps like crazy. And then they're going to keep trying to come out. They're going to try to get around here. If they actually make it past the wall launcher, they'll get hit by this wall launcher and have it happen again. If they make it to the top while getting hit by dynamos, they will be standing on a launcher that will send them back down. The whole time getting hit in the back with wall darts and tires dropping on their heads. So, yay! Alright, yeah, this is a lot more fun when you actually know why traps are and are not working. Alright. So, do the same thing over here. Unfortunately, that one had enough room that I could still get a trap on it. Alright, nothing there, but we can get wall launcher and... Are we almost out? Yeah, I got a little bit more metal. And actually, since everything is feeding down to this one, or a lot, we will put that level 60-something freeze trap in there. Alright, and also, I might as well... Yeah. I made 40 dynamos before I started this, and don't have too many left right now. Okay. Let's see. So right away when this thing starts, I have to immediately get up here and get this wall launcher in there. That's absolutely critical. And then to make sure they go where I want them to go. Let's see. Wall that off. And then there. The reason I put the two half walls by the 45s is so I can jump in and out of my trap tunnels and get to wherever I need to go. And let's see. Yeah, this is going to work out good.
Yeah, not possible.
And some more wooden floor spikes. Do a launcher here. Launcher, there we go. Here, if it's only 2 tiles, I go back and forth. Sometimes I use the wall darts because they can reach 2 tiles. And sometimes I use the dynamos. They only reach 1 tile, but they do a massive damage, a lot of impact. But also, right now I have level 58 dynamos and only level 28 wall darts. So, dynamos usually end up working out better, at least until I run out of materials. And we'll keep it going. What we got? Okay. So that is all good. Some more gas traps. I doubt I'll be able to get that one. Oh, I got that one, even with that little corner. All right. So we are out of a lot. Let's see if we need to come back up here, because reinforcing, I'll do that on my own. We got that all trapped out really heavy, really good. This one, hopefully it goes better than the last time. It'd be hard not to. Okay. Over here, yeah, I do got to come back up here. This side, before the shield was so close, all I could build is up here on top. The shield's gone back a tile or 2. So now I can do some building. And let's see. I knew how I wanted to do it before. Yeah, this will work good. Alright. Home base. That killed me last time. Had some serious damage to this thing, which normally doesn't happen. Actually, go ahead. No, we're not going to put down. Never mind. Wanted to put down a jump pad because on top of that amplifier I have a launcher to get back to the home base, but I did not want to put down wood really anywhere. Alright, load back up. Like I said, I've been trying to get a ton of trap materials, and because I'm trying to get trap materials, I have ended up with a ton of metal and stone. Alright, but all that will go away extremely fast since I'm building in Plankerton and Canny Valley at the same time. Alright, need to get up there. Yeah, we'll still go this way. What fun. Alright, I gotta... Oh, I remember. Got a jump pad over here. Getting all turned around.
Oh boy. God.
And these are the ones I have to do the most building on. On the other ones will be much faster. All of this, I was just worried about this being a spawn point here in between the two amplifiers. And I just put up wood in case there was a spawn point. And if it was, the second it spawned, I was going to run up here and put ceiling electric field and wall darts all over the place. But it looks like we're good, at least for now. Alright. But back over here. Once again, wanted to try some creative building, have a little bit of fun. So I wanted to, they want to get to the amplifier right here. Once again, why not let them? Let them just kind of walk in. Or try to walk in. Come on. There we go. Alright. Actually, I'm going to make them... Hopefully this will work. Pretty much, from my experience, everything will try to walk around here, come around to the amplifier. Except for Smashers. Smashers may try to take out that wall and come straight through. So, let's see. Yeah, we need to take that out. And we are going to do a wall launcher and a floor launcher. And the thing is, if you got both of these hitting like a smasher, it has an impact counter. And that impact counter keeps going off, or keeps getting reduced, every time a launcher or a dynamo or a freeze trap or any trap that has a impact to it, it keeps reducing that counter until it reaches 0. When it reaches 0, the smasher goes flying. So by having two traps on it at one time that is reducing that impact counter, that will just make it that much more likely that the smasher will go flying. And let's see. So we will have him going down there. All right. And over here, I'm going to be a little tough to do because I can only get to half of this. There we go. And actually take out this. And one thing, sometimes it's faster instead of bashing through a wall. First reduce the size of it, and if possible, reduce it where it's not touching anything, and then it just collapses.
Yeah, not possible.
So we're going to be trying to shoot this guy also down over here. And if they go down off this cliff, it is a long, long walk to get back over here. So I kind of have a choice. I can either make this a massive damage area trap tunnel where I keep them up here, or I can launch them down and then they go walking around. The thing is, when you have a timed mission, the best thing is to knock them down. If you have a kill X number mission, it's better to just kill them all. So let's see. I know what I'll do. I'll combine it. So that if they get back here, they're going to go flying. If they make it to the second tile we will be focused on damage. So a little bit of each. And we're going to put a third. We got wall with launcher, and I can't get to that one, but we're going to have another wall with launcher there. Let's see, am I out of launchers? That's alright. Wow, already getting low on traps. I'm doing a lot more trapping this time than I have in the last 2 or 3 videos because I was kind of hesitant on trapping in the last 2 or 3 videos. And as you notice, I had a couple deaths in the last 2 or 3 videos because of that. This is a great place for the wall darts. They can be triggered from 3 tiles away, but they can shoot 6 tiles. Here it's 3 tiles. So it's going to be shooting the entire length. Alright. And once again, wooden floor spikes. So yeah, anything that tries to come up here, launcher's going to kick them back over here and off.
Let's see.
Actually, we can do this too. Let's see. We'll just do the impact ones there. I'll reinforce that later. What do we got here? All right, let's go ahead and do a gas trap. Gas trap. Another. Can I get that? Wow. Got lucky on that one. Always on these ramps, go ahead and put in a floating back wall over here and be shooting them in the back with wall darts the whole time. They don't do a ton of damage, but every little bit of damage you add on is great. Unfortunately, over here, I can't get to where I need to. Can I even see what's over here? Nothing good there. Yeah, alright. So, if they come up over here, life is good. If they come up over here, not so much. So I'm going to put a wall and see if I can stop them from coming up on this side. Usually it doesn't work too good. Usually they just start bashing through it. But I got to at least try it. Because I cannot put the level of traps on this side over here as I just did on this side. So can't get a trap on there. Ooh. Shoot. Let's see. That already has that. I want to put a wall with a wall launcher on it here. But I won't be able to get out if I do that. So right now we'll just put a wall. Alright. And they should come to this side because this side is the one closer to the amplifier path they should want to travel. And then over here, let's see what we got. Yeah. We're going to send some a-flying. Because I just love to watch Husk a-flying. Nope, not there. Let's see. We'll just do a good old damage trap there. Here. Do that. And actually we will do a launcher on that. Here we will do a half wall to get them closer to the launcher. And here, as you see, we got floor launchers. So we are going to go ahead. Where do I want to send them flying? Let's go way down there. Okay, can't attach them. So actually, I just need a structure to attach the 45 to. It's not letting me do that. Oh, that's why. It's still half wall mode. Alright. So we're going to put that there so I can attach my 45s. So when they come walking through here, they're going to get launched up to the 45 and they are going to go way down there. So that is awesome. So we got a trap up here, launcher sending them down, just in a continual loop. And plenty of damage traps. Actually, I want to put in one more gas trap here. Because they're going to be going over this area again and again, although I'm getting low on gas traps. But like I said, these two amplifiers over here, C and D, needed serious upgrade. They were really hurting because, like I said, I was being conservative on them until I found out what was going on with the wall launchers. But now we can load up. And this should be all good over here. I am going to put stairs back here. Just sometimes they will bash through a wall like this to try to get to the amplifier over here. So by putting stairs behind it, it reduces the chances of that. And actually, I will put some more in later on. There. Really not all that much needed, but just in case. Had a few things go wrong the last couple times, and I just want it to go right this time. So, Storm Shield Defense number 7. This one's going to be fun. I promise you. Really. Definitely watch.
Sorry.
Got to get rid of that door. And launcher. Sweet. All right. I think we're good over here. So we will head over to our next one. And in truth, over here, like this side, I should be able to go ahead and get rid of all this. I was going to go ahead and start smashing the wood floors over here that were stopping the launchers from working. And then I remembered there's no spawn point left for this side. The spawn point for amplifier A to the west was right where my new amplifier is sitting. So we will go over here with some real minor upgrades now with amplifier A. The spawn point from the east, west, and north are all covered by other structures. The only thing left is from the south, and I'm just laughing at these amplifiers up here. This here, the square. Underneath here, can I, whoop, didn't want that. Underneath here, there is a natural ramp up to a cliff's edge. I do not want anything coming up here. So that's why I got the 3-ply metal there. Then I got, just in case smashers get through, I got launchers to slow them down. And just so they don't go flying on the roof, where I really don't want smashers to be, I just put the brick wall up there. I've extended this out. This is really just a lobber shield and a flinger shield, trying to force them back. You can't see it, but we have the ceiling electric fields here. I am going to go ahead and add on down here, I'm pretty sure. Sound really confident. Actually, what do I want to do? Sorry, thinking on the fly again. Just how much pain I want to cause them. And actually, the amplifier is right on this row here. So, figuring it all out. Sorry. Because most of them are going to come in. Yeah, let's do that. And over here, same thing. And what we're going to do here, wall launcher, kind of a shared timeout room, I guess it would be. Good area just to hit them early with some gas traps. Although now I'm kind of out of gas traps. And here, on each one of these, once again, these aren't going to do hardly any damage to anything except for the little dwarf husk.
Yeah, not possible.
But hey, I like killing little dwarf husks, so it's a good thing. More traps. Must have more traps. Alright. And wooden floor spikes here. Actually, I'm going to do, just to get rid of the retractable floor spikes I picked up in the game somewhere. And let's see here.
That'll do nicely.
Actually, I was going to put half walls here, but you're going to have a ton of mobs coming in at once. And if I put a half wall there, I'll probably become a choke point. And if there is a propane guy and the path is too narrow for him to go through because of other mobs in the way, he will throw his propane tank and blow everything up. So I'm just going to kind of leave it as is. So just adding a little bit on this tunnel. This tunnel has never really been tested or pushed at all. It's always killed everything coming at it. But still adding just that little bit extra. And I want to get rid of heal pad that I found in the game. And the only thing we got left is amplifier B, which is really strong to the north, pretty strong to the south, this tunnel here. And the east can always use a little bit more, so let's get over there and build a little bit to the east. And I think even the south, I'm just going to add a little bit. But yeah, oh, down here. This was a wooden floor, 3-tier wooden floor in front of a launcher. This was a 3-tier wooden floor in front of a launcher. Really not happy with that. But now I know And knowing is half the solution, right? Isn't that a saying? I don't know. What I do know is now I can hopefully kill things a lot faster. So we got that. If you haven't seen this before, really quick, from the south, I have a spawn point right here on this future amplifier. I don't plan on placing that one for a while. So what I did this time, because this has a lot of ground that is ridges and difficult to build on, I built one trap tunnel here straight up, and I just raised the tunnel up with stairs up into here straight to an amplifier. It has had a smasher get to this point before, and of course he got knocked down here to the launchers that weren't working. But for right now, let's see. Keep thinking about maybe putting in another timeout area, but we'll let that go. And just because you always have some that kind of wander off or go to the side, I have a second trap tunnel over here. So far, I've only had like 1 or 2 smashers come through this way. That's all that's come through. So right now, we're going to leave that where it is, and I will reinforce the launchers I put down. Over here, the previous run, I wanted to test out if basically I could do the same thing I did over there. Put down a floor, and then I was just going to go ahead and run a straight trap tunnel to the amplifier. Actually, I was going to put it right here over this ridge that's really difficult to build on. But the spawn point is right here and blew up the floor. So I'm glad I tested it out. Wish it would have worked, but that's okay. We are going to go ahead. This tunnel is too short now. The higher level mobs are definitely, higher level smashers are definitely going to be able to get to the amplifier. Also, these traps are also a lot of low level traps. So let's see, just seeing. Actually here, I don't think the spawn point came out to here. I'm going to go ahead to leave that open. Whoops. No, we're going to do this different. Sorry. Once again, thinking on the fly. They're going to come in here. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out if I do launchers here and send them back to timeout room here, whether they'll try to come out and around, or they'll just try to bash through this area here. Smashers will definitely try to bash out that area there. So let's go ahead and do that. And I actually might as well do all 3. Yeah. Just trying to take care of this random spawn down here. And what we're going to have. Alright. Sorry, just putting this together. Kind of on the fly. And let's see. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. So they'll come walking over the top of this and drop down. When they drop down, they're going to get hit by launchers that are going to send them back into there. So actually that goes up. Since it is 3 tile across, I will do the wall darts. And then here, gonna need some more dynamos. So let's see, do I got enough? Yeah, oh, whoops, wrong ones. Yeah, I'm glad I spent all the time gathering I did, because... And this will be interesting. I don't know if this will work or not, like I got it planned out. But it's something new, something different. Don't want to always build the same way. I know the timeout room thing is kind of the same. But never had mobs walking across the roof into the timeout area before. And actually, this one here, I got to tear down this wall. Because they can't step up a cliff like that. So what these ones will probably do is come over here and back out. Or they'll just try to bash down the wall. One of the two. But once again, I'll come back and reinforce all this later. This is just kind of a fun experiment thing. We'll see how it actually works. We do have this one over here. Once again, I'm not sure if when this pushes them back, whether they will try to come back the way they started or they will try to bash out the walls. So as usual, this is going to turn into an experiment, and I do enjoy my experiments. All right. And what do we got? Jeez, we're running out of everything. Good thing we're done. Or pretty much done. Come on. There we go. All right. So they come in here. Launcher's going to send them in the timeout area. Get eaten up a little bit. Hopefully get kicked back by these. Should be fairly decent. The main concern I got, if a wall launcher sends a propane guy or exploder back here, will he try to blow up that wall to get over to the amplifier? Hopefully this thins out the herd a little bit of the ones spawning up over here. Oh, and this is a big point. Really got to stress this, and I'll stress it several times. When I was down in the tunnel and the mobs spawned, they all headed towards the tunnel. Then I jumped up here to watch the mobs to see how it was going. The mobs turned around and started going up that ramp to come around over here to get where I was. Huge, huge point. The mobs go where you are a lot of times. So make sure you are not bringing mobs somewhere you do not want them. And actually, can they get up here easily? Yes, they can. So we are going to go ahead and close this off for future. Don't need mobs wandering around up there. But yeah, that is one thing I really learned on my first account the hard way. Several times I was up on top of trap tunnels, and suddenly the mobs just totally came around a different way, and my entire strategy failed. So make sure you know where you're standing, because bad things will happen. All right, I gotta be careful. I'm spending a lot of materials this time. I only got 532 structural pieces left, and we got other amplifiers to build in the future. This is just where I'm going to put my constructor base, and then I'll put the wall all the way back up after I drop it. So yeah, we're good here. We're good on the south. The north, I really like the north. Hopefully we'll get attacked that way again. Everything is set. So that is it, and I will be running this either later tonight or early in the morning. Just depends on how much materials I have to reinforce everything I built. So thanks for watching. Ask me any questions you got. I love hearing them. And enjoy your day. Bye.